Hey guys, I'm Isco. That's Ricky, and welcome to the Call Pod. Ricky, what happened to us? We had a studio last week. What happened?
Oh man, it's unfortunate. We still do. We still have a studio, bro. But there's it's getting a remodeling. They're getting new location. That's what it is. It's a new location, remodeling, bigger as they say there's gonna be. So I just can't wait. We're just gonna be doing this virtual podcast. Meanwhile, for right now, I think it's like 2 3 weeks. I think
Yeah.
we should be back in the studio by the 15th. By the 15th of June, we should be back in the studio, bro. It looks like it's gonna
What
be.
what I'm thinking, Ricky, what happened? Like he saw a podcast. He's like, you know what? These guys are gonna make it big. These guys are gonna just fucking blow it off the roof. So I need a bigger place.
Yeah,
These guys are doing it right.
yeah, he said, these guys are for sure going to be bringing people. They're for sure going to be getting a lot of people viewing. We have our little group also already. They watch us, which we're thankful for. But we're just here to grow, man. We're just here to grow, and I think he saw that vision that we have too. That we're just wanting to continue climbing.
And Ricky, funny fact. We have one podcast, one episode
Yeah,
on YouTube. We are already the number one podcast in the Bay Area.
of course, applauding us, bro.
That's
Applauding us
that's amazing. One episode, we're number one, baby. Number
already, man.
one, Ricky.
Already, and like I said, we're just gonna keep climbing, bro. We're just gonna keep climbing. All we gotta do is just keep going, keep showing up, and show people why we are the number one podcast, bro. Show
Yep.
people why we are the number one. But besides that,
And
like I said, it's just a little sad because we're excited to go to a studio again, and then he's like, "Hey, bro, we're getting a new location. We're gonna do a little remodeling, and we're just gonna have to wait until the 15th." And we're like, "Fuck, okay, it's fine, whatever's." We're just
no.
excited to do it.
But Ricky, tell the story how you almost got bamboozled.
Bro. So not only we almost got bamboozled, bro. We
Yeah.
almost got bamboozled because so this guy, our producer, Bayer Studio Podcast place, he told us getting new location, new studio, and we're like, well, all right, we'll look for a different location for right now to do these 2 3 episodes till the remodeling. So we check out this place in Oakland, and we see an ad for them, $88, right? $88 an hour, and
You're like,
and we're like,
sweet, we got one.
yeah, we're like, we got one for the meantime, chilling. So we go. I sign up to them, send them an email. We're like, all right, minimum they do is 2 hours. So it's like, whatever's. We'll do the 2 hours. We'll do record our studio only 3 weeks. It's fine. So I send them that. I paid for it, and then they email me. Oh, thank you guys very much for signing up with us. Now, just give us a little context of what you guys trying to do. Like, are you guys only wanting to do audio? You guys want to do video? And I was like, oh, we want audio and video because we do recordings where people interact. We interact with people. They see what we're moving around doing, and they're like, all right, yeah, cool. So, how many cameras do you want? And I'm like, I was shocked. I was like, what do you mean? How many cameras do I want?
What do you mean?
Yeah,
What
I
do
was
you
like, what do
mean?
you mean? So they're like, oh, we got like option one camera, option two cameras, option three cameras. And in my head, I'm like, the guy that we work with, we do 3 cameras. He already knew. So I'm like, oh, I want 3 cameras, option three cameras, headphones, because my boy likes to be able to listen to what we're saying clearly. And after that, they're like, all right, cool. 3 cameras. It's going to be at this time. That'll be $700. I was like, what the
What?
fuck? I was like,
What?
hold on. I was like, why did I pay 178 then? What was the 178
No,
for?
and the funny part that you sent me a text, hey dude, check the email. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, I'll check the email. And I was scrolling, I'm like, $700, dude. Are we filming a no? I'm like, $700?
Dude, these guys
Who are
thought we
we
were doing a short
paying?
film.
God damn it. $700. I know we fucking look good, but $700?
Bro, I was like, we're not fucking recording a movie or anything, dude. We're just talking. We're
Dude,
just
I
two
seen
dudes.
movies recorded on an iPhone. Fuck you. I'm not paying $700 for some cameras.
Yeah, dude, they're like, oh, it's because that's the 3 camera option. It's $700. Is $350 an hour. And I was like, what the? And then I
No,
was scrolling.
and
Go,
say Ricky, it looked like shit, right?
dude. The place look. I'm a pretty dark guy. You know, I spend too much time in the sun. My hobbies when I lived down in San Diego, and then my job that I had before landscaping, did pretty good damage to my skin, and I'm pretty dark. I'm pretty dark. In that studio, bro, in that studio, there was no good lighting. There was no
No,
good lighting. You see
and
pictures of the studio, it's dark.
in the little chairs, the little high chairs,
There's high chairs, a small little table. I was like, there's no way. If me and Isco do a podcast here, they're gonna think he's talking to John Cena.
dude,
He's
it would have
not
been
there.
dope. They're like, hey guys, I'm here with John Cena. You just like look at the camera. It's a white shirt. I'm like, damn, he got John Cena.
They would have just seen a shirt floating, bro. That's all they would have seen. The studio was dark. It didn't look like they had a good light. Of course, we're not there, but the way the pictures show compared to the studio that we work with, and to that one that we're going to use temporarily, people would not know who you're talking to. You could put my name. You would have to. You know what it had to be like in the video games when you play multiplayer and they have that little diamond on over the head. You're gonna have to do that shit
Yeah,
on me.
yeah,
You're gonna have to do
dude.
that to me, bro.
But Ricky, the pricing is crazy.
Dude, the
But
pricing is
also,
insane.
dude, Ricky, there's no one else.
Mm-mm.
We looked all over the Bay Area. We found 2 studios for podcasts. 2 freaking studios.
Yeah.
One is was going under maintenance, and the other one charges $700.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
I just laugh, bro, because yeah, those are the only 2 studios that we found that do video recording. The other ones did only audio. The other studios were like for music instruments and
yeah, yeah,
stuff.
yeah. You're right. You're
So
right.
so we found those studios, but there was none for like a podcast to record with video, audio on there. It was only these 2. Thankfully, we worked with the first dude. We loved it. But this second one, they try to bamboozle us, bro. They try to
And
le dimos la mano y quisieron la pata, güey.
it's funny way. It's funny the way they were like, well, yeah, I know we charged you guys already, but let me go back to it. Like, how many cameras do you need? I'm like,
Yeah.
and then Rick's like, so what do I pay for? Like, what, you guys charged me 170 for something. Like, what did I pay for? Oh, just the audio. I'm like, what? Nah, fuck you, dude.
Yeah, like, bro, what do you mean only the audio? $180, bro. It was like 176, but like
That's just
180, bro. That's insane.
that's insane. Yeah, yes. And I was pissed off because we were excited. We're like, fuck it, we found a
Hmm.
studio for this week. It's been hard looking for studios, and
Yeah.
that it was what, on a Friday? No, it
Yeah.
was
It was throughout the week. It was
yeah,
after throughout the week. We talked to him and he
Thursday.
was like, "Oh, let me
It was
find out."
Thursday.
Hmm.
It was Thursday, and then Friday we were trying to look for one. Like, we can't find one, so we're like, you know what? Screw it, remotely.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do this
And
virtual podcast, and here we are right now. And you guys are just gonna have to bear with us 2 to 3 weeks. Like I said, June 15th, we should be back in the new studio.
yeah, so yeah, it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. For now, we're gonna have a lot of stuff to talk about. The good thing
Hmm.
about this is that if it extends over an hour, we can still go. It's not the goal. The goal is 1 hour podcast,
Hmm.
but at least we have control of what we're saying, what we're doing, and in our time, right? But Ricky, since we already gave the people a little like side story to our podcast, now let's go to the good thing. Luka Modric
Oof,
retired. What
man,
do you think about one of the best midfielders of all time? Probably one of the greatest of all time in his position. What
bro,
do you think about Luka Modric?
dude, what you're saying the greatest. I can't argue with that. He was the one that beat Messi, beat Ronaldo, beat everyone for the Balón de Oro at the time. He was just he's still amazing to this day. Why do you think they still keep him? Why do you think they're still trying to play him? But it's time for him to go, bro. It's time for him to go. I get it. But I think it's funny because I've been seeing memes about it. that Xavi Alonso, as you know, he's coming back to Real Madrid as a coach.
Yep.
So I just think that he's all like, you know what, Xavi Alonso's coming through. I think he's gonna take a position where he's gonna be like his assistant coach. I think that's what's gonna be going to.
I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that. It's logical. Like
Mm-hmm.
it makes sense
Yep.
because he knows the players, and Xavi Alonso has been a coaching in Leverkusen.
Leverkusen. Mm-hmm.
So it's not bad to have Luka Modric in your roster as a help. You know, he
Mm-hmm.
knows what they're playing. They know he knows the Ancelotti strategy. You can say it. So it's not a bad thing to have, but also Luka Modric. They always say this. I always make this comparison. Tell me if I'm wrong.
Mm.
Luka Modric is his career. I'm gonna say it. Fuck, I'm gonna say it. For me, Luka Modric is better than Zidane.
Ooh.
There's no
Ease.
saying it like
There's.
easily, but
You know what? I cannot. It's a generational thing mainly too, though. It's a generational thing. Zidane in his time, he was fucking the greatest midfielder you could even say at his time.
smart.
The smartest one. He had tactics. He had the skills. Eeh, that's a really tough one to say. I'm not really a Madrid fan. I'm more of a football soccer fan itself in
Yeah.
general. That's why I don't mind talking about these things. But man, I think that's a heavy hitter. You saying that Modric is better than Zidane. That's a
If
heavy
we
hitter.
if we talk about his career, Modric with Madrid won way more stuff than Zidane did. The
Yeah,
only thing Zidane has over Luka Modric is the World Cup,
the
right?
World Cup
But Luka Modric was this close
to
to
getting
win
it.
the World Cup. He was
Yeah,
this close, and nobody thinks Croatia as a like
a contender for it.
as a contender for it.
Mm-mm.
Exactly.
Luka Modric carried the team. He carried that team. And you know what? I think I could probably agree with you mainly because of that fact, though. Mainly because of that fact that Luka Modric did not have a team that everyone could say, oh, they have superstars. Because their superstar is Modric. That was
It
their
was Modric,
superstar.
and then the one guy from
Uh,
Barca. Do you remember?
from Barca.
I don't remember his name.
Uh,
He played for Barca, and then he went back to Sevilla. The old blonde dude with
no.
the long hair.
Oh,
Rakitic.
Rakitic. Yep,
It was
Rakitic. But they
them
also had
two.
Mandzukic. He used to
Mandzukic. Yeah, yeah.
he was their striker at the time too. So I guess, but they didn't really have like power hitters like how France had at that time too, though. So
Yeah.
you know what? I think I might have to agree with you, bro. I think I might have to agree with you that Modric might have been better than Zidane at the time.
And
Like if
this
you
was
put them
gonna,
both at their primes, I think Modric might outshine him.
yeah, just on his career was because it was more longevity, like it was
Mm-hmm.
a longer career.
Oh
But
yeah.
for you, Ricky, this one's gonna be for you now.
E.
Luka Modric or Iniesta?
Oof. Oh, there's a problem with that question. There's a big problem with that question, bro. And you know what the problem is? Modric did not really contend with Messi and Ronaldo in their prime time at Madrid and Barca.
No.
That's the problem. Cause Iniesta was up there with them, but he couldn't beat them because it was Messi and Ronaldo.
And
I
some might argue I'm one of them. I'm one of them people.
que le
2010,
robaron.
that was his. Le
Yeah,
robaron.
le
Le robaron,
robaron.
dude. That
They
was his.
robbed him. Yep, because he won the World Cup. He won the World Cup that year. He was literally the best midfielder. And people say, "Oh, it was Xavi Iniesta," but the truth is, the brains was Iniesta. He was the brains. He was the magic of that midfield. I could say that myself. Iniesta over Xavi,
Yeah. Yeah.
but it's because I'm a Barca fan. I fucking love Barca. I grew up with watching Iniesta play, but the problem is Iniesta was fighting. He was crawling against the Messi Ronaldo prime back when it was only them. No one else knew. it was like back then also when they robbed Ribery. I think Ribery
Yeah,
too. He had a good time running, but then it was prime Ronaldo and Messi times. So
the
and
time frame. Well,
yeah,
2009, 2000 and what
14, 13, I think it
14.
was.
Like you couldn't really compete against
Mm-mm.
Ronaldo or Messi. They were just
No,
steps ahead of everybody. They were
wait.
fucking dude. They were monsters.
Yeah, that's why the Ballon d'Oro now people are like, oh, it's because they didn't score many goals, they didn't do many assists. It wasn't like that before. Messi, Ronaldo made it like that. So
Yeah.
I
So
know Modric won the Ballon d'Oro, but honestly, if it wasn't for that, Iniesta would have one too. And from there, I would have to side with Iniesta on
and
that part.
and if we're being honest, the Ballon d'Oro, the Modric wins. Let's be honest, it wasn't for him. It was for
Mm-mm.
Ronaldo. But
Yeah.
Ronaldo left Madrid to go to
Mm-hmm.
Juventus, and it
Yes.
was like a punishment. You want to leave? All right, then you're leaving. You're not
No
taking that
trophy
Ballon
for
d'Oro with
you.
you. You're
No
not taking
trophy
that with
for you,
you.
bro.
Modric,
Mm-hmm.
here, get it. So for
Yeah.
me, I don't know you with me, Ricky. It's Iniesta, Modric, Zidane
All times. All
of
times.
all time, of all time. Those three. You
I
wanna
could
like
say I could agree with you. I could agree with you on that for sure. And then it would have been amazing if we would have gotten a pair like that, like an actual like they all lived in the same generation. Let's say like a 2014 generation. They're all around the same age. They all play at their prime. Oof, that midfield will be freaking amazing. You would have Modric as their cam, Zidane, and Iniesta right under him, just right
fuck
there.
out. No, that would be overkill.
Honestly,
Overkill.
yeah, people, FIFA players. I know FIFA players are waiting for them heroic cards or whatever. But
Yep.
everyone's gonna have Modric, Zidane, and Iniesta in their midfields, bro. Because those are
Shit.
those are the greatest midfielders. Of course, there's other ones like I said, Xavi Alonso, Xavi Hernandez. Those good players that you had in your midfield, but they can't compete to that. But with comparing Iniesta and Modric, man, that's a difficult one. Me, bias as a Barca fan, I would have to say Iniesta
No, no, I'm a Madrid
because
fan, and I'm with you in this one. I'm with you.
I would have to say Iniesta because it's not that he got robbed, but the time of his time to win the Ballon d'Oro, it was just in a difficult time to try to win it. In a difficult time.
No, and he gave Spain their first.
Mm-hmm. Yep. He
So it's
last goal winner. He
yeah,
literally
yeah.
did the winning goal.
So say whatever you want to say about Iniesta. I hated that guy not because of who he was. I
Mm-mm.
hated him because he was so freaking good. Same thing with Messi. I dislike Messi not because he's on a personal level. I don't care. He seemed like a nice guy, to be honest.
Yeah.
Pero, like in the field, they're monsters. Way they're
Yeah.
monsters. You can't stop them. I seen Messi destroy Madrid so many times.
The same way, other way around too.
Yeah,
Ronaldo too. That's what I say. I think that's where you and I agree too about the whole Messi Ronaldo debate. Like we have our favorites, but it's not like we hate the other
no,
because they both were the fucking greatest of the generation. Messi had pure natural talent, and Ronaldo had hard working talent. And both of them, it was just a clash. It was just an amazing clash that we got to live through. And going off topic of the whole midfield or whatever, but with the rumors of Ronaldo trying to go to LA,
ooh,
with the rumors of Ronaldo going to LA, it's gonna go back to it's gonna be now in LA versus Inter Miami clash with Ronaldo at LA Galaxy and Messi at Inter Miami. Oof. People in the US are gonna be able to see a rivalry. It's not at its prime, but it's still a rivalry of goats.
Ricky, they're in their 40s. Well, Messi almost in his 40s, and they're still relevant. That's just crazy. Like,
Exactly. Exactly.
and since you brought the news for Cristiano Ronaldo going to Galaxy, do you know by any chance if he's able to work in the U.S. again? I know what the whole allegation he had.
I
He
think
was unable to work here.
mhm.
Did that thing change or something?
I think it did. I think they kind of. I think it was more like they paid things off, they worked stuff out, and he's able to come over here and start working as a football player out here, start living out here too.
Mm,
Because I think that happened a little while back too, though. I think that happened a little while back where they kind of cleared everything, paid everything they needed to
oh,
pay or
okay.
whatnot, and that's how it goes with superstars,
So
man. And
it came
MLS is
down
not
to the
gonna,
money.
yeah, MLS is not gonna let it not happen, bro. If they got a chance to bring him to the states, they're gonna make it happen. They're gonna make
And
it happen.
I think you're the one who told me this, or was it Mandy? I can't remember. But you said like they were trying to put them together.
Yeah, Monday and we were both talking about it
Yeah.
because, as everyone knows, so whoever watches soccer and knows of the sports industry, they know that LeBron is wanting to be. I think it's a partnership or ownership of LA Galaxy. He wants to be in that money right there, and with him bringing in that money, he wants to bring Messi to LA. I don't know. I heard rumors, or it might be true. I've got to search it up again. But Messi had already bought a house in LA.
He did.
That's where the whole
It's official.
speculation is coming from. Yeah, right. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I saw it. I was like, oh damn, like $130 million house or something like that.
He got it like that. He got
Yeah,
it like that.
he got the Apple money. He got the MLS money. He got his Adidas money. But he bought a house, and that's where the speculation is coming out even more true that they want him to come to LA. And the thing is, going back to a different thing, Speed has his interview with the president of FIFA, which fucking amazing.
How wild is that?
Wild, bro, wild. But he has his interview with him, right, in his live stream Twitch, and he asked them about that question, and he's like, we all want to see them together. We all want to see them playing a team together, and it looks like MLS is trying to make it
They're,
happen, bro.
they're planted the seeds.
Yep, it looks like MLS is making it happen,
Imagine, Ricky. Imagine
bro.
on the
It's,
same team, LA Galaxy, Mr. Hollywood. You see
see,
Messi and Ronaldo. Dude, forget that $400 tickets. Bitch, you
yeah.
gotta be paying $1,000 to see them.
This is what's gonna happen, bro. Ricky Pookie, number 10, goodbye. We're bringing in Messi, number 10, and I'm sorry, Marco Royce, your first season, but if they bring him in, goodbye. Ronaldo's here,
Hey,
number
McElroy's, they're looking for you in the at the earthquakes. You want to go to
yeah.
the earthquakes?
Earthquakes
We'll
are
take them.
looking
We
for
will
you.
take them. Bring them.
Bring him over here. We don't mind. We don't mind having you. But if they
Yeah.
do make it happen, they're not in their prime anymore. Of course, they were not going to be out here in their prime. But
Of course not.
the two goats were playing together in the best country, in the best state of the country, in California, in LA. It's it's gonna be amazing. And not only that, going back to our topic of last podcast, bro. If we thought Messi's minimum $400 tickets were bad,
Ooh, baby.
Messi Ronaldo, bro. Messi Ronaldo tickets. Make sure you're make sure you're selling your house. Make sure you're selling your car.
Guys, just being honest with you guys, just watch it at home. Watch it at home. Get
If it
yourself a
happens.
pizza, some wings,
If
enjoy
it
it at
happens.
home. $1,000.
And that's gonna be minimum. That's gonna be minimum. But hopefully it happens. We all wanted to see that. We all wanted to see Messi and Ronaldo play together.
But I was gonna call you Messi, but Messi, but Ricky, for how long can that happen though? A
how
year,
long
2 years,
how long
maybe.
can they play together?
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be like a 2-year contract, 1 to 2 year
right.
contract most. There's no way they could have two superstars, pay them the salary that they both are gonna want. Because we know two superstars like that are gonna want a pretty hefty salary.
Messi's already charging like 150. That's
And
a
that,
lot.
yeah.
That's a lot. Cristiano brand itself is more expensive than
Hmm.
Messi's. So
Yeah.
you're talking about at
It's
least
gonna be
300 million. It's a lot,
no,
bro.
and it's gonna be a bigger. I think it's gonna be like too crazy for them that they're only gonna be able to have them 1 to 2 years.
And
Honestly,
the funny part, there's some players like they're playing in first division, like in the first team. they're
Hmm.
making like 60 to 80,000 a year. Like
Yeah,
it's the price gap, the salary gap between one mega star and just an average player.
yeah.
It's it's way too big.
No, it's gonna be huge, and especially in between two, it's gonna be insane because I don't think they're gonna be able to have it into where like they both get paid evenly, and it's gonna be cool. I think it's from there. It's gonna show you who's worth more in the galaxies and MLSI. Who's gonna be worth more?
So that they're gonna be competing like who sells more merch now, Messi or Cristiano.
Yeah, I think that's what's gonna come down to. Who's gonna sell out more T-shirts? Who's gonna be there? There's it's because it's every team. It's only like that's the problem with Real Madrid right now. I think so, but every team is supposed to have like 1 to 2 superstars. But a superstar at this caliber, like Messi and Ronaldo, it's gonna be
That's it.
insane.
Yeah, but it is what it is, guys.
Yeah,
The
because right now
no, go ahead,
Messi's
go ahead.
salary is roughly around 1.7 million per month with Inter Miami. That's Messi's salary. Just him getting paid with them. That's not counting the deals. That's not counting anything else. So, like I
It's
said, if a
it's
team could be
ridiculous money.
if one team could be paying that much for one player, who's not to say that Ronaldo's gonna ask for something like that or more?
Knowing Cristiano, he's gonna be like, whatever you pay Messi,
Out.
add another 10% on it.
Yeah. So, yeah,
But yeah,
no, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a crazy, crazy time if that does happen. I don't know.
today we lean more into the sports version of this podcast
I
because
guess
it's
I
all
guess we do, man. I guess it's because there's a lot of sports news going on right now, dude. Well, mainly
you know
in the
what?
soccer. We're more into soccer. I know basketball. There's a lot going on too. I don't watch basketball that much.
No, I'll support it from a distance. I know what's
Yeah,
going on, but not like
yeah, me
I'm
too.
in.
Me
But
too. I
yeah,
could watch the game. I know what's happening, but I'm not like invested crazy like
yeah.
how it is with soccer.
Like right now, because Messi and Cristiano,
Yeah,
they're not just soccer players. They're like celebrities. It's pop culture at this point.
yeah.
Like you have to
It
know what
really
they're
is.
doing,
Everyone's watching them. You see all the celebrities going out to their games, watching them play. Like you
dude.
cannot tell me they're not
When
relevant.
LeBron James is like, hey Messi, I'm trying to buy a team. You want to come play with me?
Yeah, exactly, bro. There's no way that you can't. And that's where it's just insane. I'm like speechless even thinking about if it does happen. If it does happen, them coming to that. Oof.
And if it does happen, we're gonna be like, hey, it's Isco Enrique, the co podcast from
Yeah,
LA.
yeah.
What's up, guys?
Sorry, we're out live in LA for about 2 years.
Yeah, so we got a contract, we got a lease. Yeah, but that's
Oh,
something good. But also, Ricky, there's some. I know you went to the movies. I know you
I
went to the
did.
movies. I just came from the movies as well. Ricky, Lilo and Stitch. Did you love it or did you hate it?
Ah, I want to ask you the question first because I don't know how good how much you love movies or how much you're into those Disney movies when they first came out. Me, I grew up with Lilo and Stitch watching that when I was a kid. I was young, Lilo and Stitch came out, funny movie, heartwarming, and when this new one came out, I don't think it was bad, but it changed a lot for the people who've seen the original that grew up with the movie.
Dude, help me out with this because I love the movie. I love the movie. I had some little tears in my eyes because nostalgia hits you. I was watching it with my daughter.
Yeah.
It's different. It hits different. I loved it. I think the cast was perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Lilo, Nani, everybody was perfect. By the way, the sister, they were saying she was ugly or she wasn't thick enough. F you guys, she was gorgeous. She was
Yeah.
gorgeous. She looked strong, independent woman. I actually enjoyed her in this movie. She was great. She was
Okay.
so cute. I kind of fell in love, but I don't know. But it was a good movie. It was a good movie. I liked it. The only part that kind of had me like a little bit like okay, He's not showing up. What happened with the big ass shark dude?
Yeah. So I actually, before we started doing this, I was going through TikTok or whatnot, and they had an interview with the directors of Lilo and Stitch, the new movie, and they asked
Mhm.
about him, and they were. I, I think he was a big center of the first movie. He was like the main bad guy, right? That wanted to capture Stitch. But I guess they were saying that he was just too big and took too much to try to work on, and that's why they took it. That's why they took that part away. And I'm kind of mad because they made Jamba. His name is Jamba, right?
Yeah,
The creator of Stitch. They made him into a bad guy at the end.
he was a good guy.
They redeemed him in the animation movie, and on this one they made him into a bad guy. Sorry, spoilers alert. I know whoever hasn't watched this or whatnot, spoilers. But it's just when it's two people that watched the original movie, things like that, you're kind of like, you guys are kind of messing it up. Who knows if they're gonna bring out a second movie that's gonna redeem them or whatever? Because the animated had another movie that they brought out in theater or whatever. But that's the reason why the big guy didn't come out though. That's why he didn't come out, because they said it was too hard for him to for them to make him work for the movie.
I was waiting for experiment 625.
Uh huh.
The other one, the one that eats sandwiches all the time. I
Yeah.
was waiting for that guy. Like, hey, I'm gonna make myself a sandwich. You want one?
Yeah. That guy's
We didn't
funny.
get him.
Nah, they try to stick as close as possible to the first movie. They try to stick as close as possible for his first movie, because that guy, I think he comes out only in a second or third movie.
No, that's what I thought because my was like, oh, that's the second movie. Like, no, no, no. He was in the first movie. He was in the first movie. He was helping out the shark guy steal Stitch. And she's like, no, 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 he wasn't. I'm like, I'm pretty sure he was in the first movie with the shark guy.
No, I could see why you would, because I watched. So me, because I've after watching that one, I was like, they changed a lot. So I came home, I went to Disney Plus, I put the movie on, and he doesn't come out in it. It's
So it's
in
like
the
a
second.
Mandela effect on my head.
I think it's a Mandela effect in your own head, buddy.
Because I was like, dude, I just argued with my wife for like 10 minutes. He was in the movie. I'm pretty sure he was in the movie. I showed him like a picture in Google. Like, see, he's in the movie.
No, I think it's the
So
second
you're
and third
saying that?
movie. I think you just argued for nothing, and you're about to have to apologize.
God damn it.
But I was kind of mad at that too, because I was like, I wanted to see that guy in CGI. I wanted to see how they would make him, how big they would make him.
Too
Porque
expensive,
also,
huh?
yeah, it would have been too expensive for them, and I don't think they were trying to make it into a big budget movie either. I think they were just trying to get their money out of it, and mainly more on merchandise. I think that's what it would have been, because it's Stitch, cute blue furry ass guy.
Hey, and they changed him, right? I remember the first commercial. He didn't look that cute.
They changed it a lot. They pulled a Sonic on him, because you remember when the first Sonic trailer came out, the backlash that dude got.
Oh my god,
they, we're not gonna argue with the people that fought for it, because he was horrendous.
dude, that shit gave me gave me nightmares. He looked so bad. He had human teeth. Oh no, no, no! That Sonic was hideous.
It was hideous. But I think that's what happened. I think that's what happened. I think they were like, "Oh, you know what? We can't have what Paramount had with Sonic. We're gonna have to fix this real quick." I think that's what happened.
No, there was like people like uh, emailing them, calling them, like,
Petitions.
what? And there was petition going on. Like, fix Sonic. And like, I know we fucked
Yeah.
up.
We try to make it as real as possible. That's not real, my dudes. That was not real.
Real scary.
Yeah. But that's what happened, and but I enjoyed the movie. My wife enjoyed it. We went with her sister. She enjoyed it too. They were all laughing. The thing is, I'm pretty sure it happened with you too. The movie theater was full of little kids, and I think that's what made it even funnier. To
Good thing you brought it up. Good thing you brought it up. This is I'm gonna go on a little rant here. Not personal, just people. I'm telling this from the bottom of my heart. If you have a baby,
Oh, okay.
if you're gonna be that family, right, with the baby in there, F you, dude. Don't bring babies into theaters. That theater's hella loud. You know he's gonna wake up. There's nothing being like, oh, he's gonna sleep through the movie. Bullshit. This
No.
one kid, dude, he was crying the whole freaking time. The whole freaking time. I'm like, give that baby some titty already. Like, dude, shut him up. And then you can see that the parents go in and out, in and out. How about like one of you guys stay out? Huh?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No.
Stay out.
When I went to movies, there was no baby on my theater. There was no baby at all. But that I agree with you on that part. If you have a baby, don't bring him to the movies, man. Do not bring your baby to the movies. I know you're trying to spend time with your family, but a baby in the movie theater is not it. It is not it at all. If you have a child that's younger than 3 years old, keep him at home. I love kids. I love them, but I think there should be a rule. There should be a law that a kid at a certain age cannot go to movie theaters. Like
Yeah, like
specifically to the movies, specifically to the movies, because it's happened to me before. It's happened to me before where I go to a movie and they have a child and it's crying, and I'm like, oh my god. And the thing
and you
that
paid
sucks is that,
money for that, Ricky. You paid money for
yeah,
that.
and the thing that sucks is that you don't want to be that guy that's like, shut the up. Like, get your baby out of here. But at the same time, you're like, bro. And I know we're not the only ones that think that. The internet's gonna hate us for probably saying it, but I know
No
we're not
more
the
babies in the theaters. No
no
more
babies in the
babies.
theaters, man. That's horrendous. It's a horrendous experience for everyone else. If you have a sheer like good soul in you, you're not gonna take a baby to the movies, bro.
If you're not a piece of shit, don't take a
Yeah.
baby with you, you know?
Yeah, if you're not, don't take a baby with you. It'll ruin any movie. It doesn't matter if it's a kids movie. Like, don't bring a baby. It ruins the whole experience. But
Newsflash, parents, the baby doesn't know who Stitch is.
they're not gonna remember any of this.
He's I know it's aloha what's it? Ohana. Ohana means family, nobody get left behind. But you can leave the baby with the grandma, you know?
Ohana means nobody gets left behind unless you're a baby, and you could leave it
Yep.
with the family that's not going to movies.
Yep. We redefine Ohana here.
Yeah, we redefined it. Like, it don't matter. So the new code is Ohana means family, and nobody's left forgotten unless you're a baby. You're forgotten at the house with the grandma, grandpa. Okay,
Those two
for
hours,
2 hours, 2 hours, dude.
you do not exist.
And once the kids get older, you're like, yeah, I took you as a baby. They're not gonna know you didn't.
No. Oh, you know what? Imagine a kid like, oh, you know what? I watched Lilo and Stitch when it came out. I'm like, dude, you're like 5 years old. Oh yeah, but they took me as a baby. The fuck you talking about?
Yeah.
But yeah, nah. The movie in itself, I liked it. It was sweet. It was cute. It was everything a Stitch and Lilo and Stitch movie should be.
Mhm.
But I think they went with the let's make it more realistic. She went to school, and then Lilo stay with the neighbor and with the other guy, like they're taking care of Lilo. Because in
Mhm.
the if I'm not wrong, and in the first movie, she stayed with Lilo, right?
Mhm.
In
Yeah.
this one, Lilo stayed with Nani. What no, with the Nana, what the fuck, the grandma?
I think she was just a neighbor. She was not even a grandma. She was
Yeah,
just a
yeah.
neighbor.
And Nani was his a sister, right?
Nani
She goes
went
to
to,
college.
yeah, UCSD, to San Diego. She goes to San Diego
Apparently, she
for
goes to San Diego.
college. It's like they changed a lot of it, which a lot of people hated because also in the movie, like I said, spoilers if you haven't watched it. We'll put time frame in the bottom to where you could skip if you don't want to be spoiled of the movie.
Just watch it.
Yeah,
Just watch it.
just watch it. But if you don't, we'll put a time frame for you guys that way you skip. But the other part that they switched up is the social worker and the government dude. They made into two
Mm,
separate characters instead of having the social worker be the one guy, which was Cobra Bubbles.
Yeah, okay, okay. So I was thrown off for it because I'm like, was there a lady in the beginning? I don't remember that lady. I'm like, shit,
No.
I haven't seen it in a long time. Maybe I'm just forgetting it. Okay.
No, so they split the one character, which was Cobra Bubbles, into two characters, into the social worker and into the agent. Which then after it looks like they were like, oh, we kind of have to backpedal a little bit because then they made him like if he was part of the social workers because he got his secret identity and that he was like the branch manager or something like that, right? That's what
Hmm.
he was or something.
Yeah.
So they kind of backpedaled it a little bit. Those were little things that they changed. And also like some of the action parts of it where like things happen, they changed them a little bit too. But like I said, the movie was enjoyable. I think as a family, you could go out there as a family member with all your family, watch the movie, have a couple giggles or whatnot. Because that's what made it fun for me too. Like that's what made it funnier. Because in the theater I went, there was no babies, there was no babies, but there was little kids, and for every little silly thing, kids they're always cracking up or whatnot, and that made me
Yeah.
laugh because it was just kids laughing at the little silly stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it was enjoyable.
They made Stitch so cute, way. They make him
Yeah,
so freaking cute. Like as a grown ass man, I was looking at Stitch. I'm like, ah, god damn it, that's just so damn cute.
yeah.
But yeah.
So it was a good movie though. It was a good movie. That's what I did Friday because I went Friday night. I saw it. It
Ooh,
was a packed theater. It was actually more packed than Final Destination than what I got to see the week before.
I haven't seen it yet.
You should watch it. You should watch it. Like I said, it's a good movie. Little cheesy at the end, but it was more packed than it. And then I was afraid because people were giving that backlash of how, oh, it's a remake or whatever. But it was the theater I went to. It was all the timings from 7 to 11. They were all packed, all packed. There was like literally almost no tickets to watch it. So it's a good
Huh?
movie. I personally thought it was a good movie. You're saying that you liked it, only that the baby kind of ruined your experience a little bit.
God damn it, fucking babies. But it is what
Those-
it is. But it's a good movie. If I had
yeah,
to give it like a rating, 1 out of 5 stars, I give it a 4 stars. I like it.
yeah. I could agree with you. I could give it 4 stars. I could probably say 4.5, but that's more like trying to keep it like the movie. And I guess we don't want to make the same movie, but it was a 4 stars. I agree with you. 4 stars. It had a good comedy. It had a good heartwarming feelings in your tummies, butterflies or whatever. Because it's a family movie. It's gonna make you want to connect to the family. So, but it was good. It was a good experience for me. As
Yeah.
me, and that's one thing I want to ask you because I went to movies last week, went to movies this week. You went with your family. What is the one thing you always get when you go to movies?
Oof. Good question, Ricky. Something I cannot live without in a theater. I have to get it every freaking time. It's a large cherry coke
Mm,
with some Reese's Pieces.
oof,
I have to
Reese's
I
Pieces.
have to get it. That's my to go snack. How about you, Ricky?
Me, dude. Every time I go, it doesn't matter. It's gonna lead to another question after. But every time I go to movies, I always have to get nachos. I'm not a popcorn
You're that
guy.
guy, huh? You're that guy
No,
who smells like
it's because
nacho.
it's because people are gonna hate me for this, and I'm sorry. I do not like popcorn.
Oh my god.
I
I
do
hate you
not.
already.
I do not like popcorn, bro.
Why don't you like popcorn?
I don't like. I don't know. It's. I think it's maybe texture. Because when I was younger and I go to movies a lot, I used to grab popcorn, but like it was not like if I enjoyed it. It felt like more like you go to movies, you get popcorn. It felt like that. You got to get popcorn. But then I started
I'm
what
triggered. I'm triggered right now.
throughout the years, I just like was like f popcorn. Fuck popcorn, bro. I do not like it at all whatsoever. I hate them. I think I mainly also hate because like it gets stuck to your teeth. Like the
That's a
like,
game afterwards. Like it gets
no,
you entertained.
fuck the game. I don't want the game. I just don't like popcorn. I never get popcorn anymore. I only get nachos with extra cheese. Extra
Oh
cheese
my
with the
god.
nachos.
What's wrong with popcorn? It's a small little piece of corn, you can say popcorn, with
Yeah.
salt and
Just the
butter.
kernels. Yeah.
You get it in your mouth. It's delicious. You can eat
No.
a ton of it.
No. And but you know what the problem is though? You know what the problem is? It's not like any popcorn.
I hate you
It's
already.
just
I
the
hate you
movie
right
theater
now.
popcorn. Cause I could get kettle corn. I could eat kettle corn. Kettle corn is the sweet one.
Yeah. But
But I could eat those. But I cannot eat regular movie theater popcorn. I cannot.
nothing's better than
No.
like movie popcorn. Nothing.
Because also, you know what I try to do to fix it? I used to, because in the movie theaters they sell you the side of nacho cheese if you want it or whatnot.
Yeah.
I used to get the popcorn and with the nacho cheese. I'll be like, let me try it like this if I like it. It's still not my
I
thing,
just,
bro.
that's just wild. Like I never heard somebody told me like, hey, dude, like I don't like the movie popcorn. Like I don't like the theater popcorn.
No, I don't. It doesn't matter.
I,
It could be the greatest one. No.
you know how much I eat. I get the extra large one, the tub, and I get the refill.
Ugh. No, not me, bro.
I love
Not
popcorn.
me.
That popcorn with the
If
with the
you
cherry coke. Oh my god, match made in
Yeah,
heaven.
not me. Not me, man. Not me. You see me with my nachos, and then I get
People,
Dr. Pepper. I get Dr.
people.
Pepper.
Oh, okay, I fuck with that one. But people, if you see Rick in the street, please just throw popcorn at him. Every time you see him in the street, just throw popcorn. Throw popcorn.
Yeah, they
He,
do.
he's gonna
Boo!
love it now. Boo! And there's one guy behind you the whole time. Boo! You suck.
I know you. You're for the podcast.
Popcorn's
Yeah, the popcorn
delicious.
bitch.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
That'd be
no,
hilarious.
man. But then also that comes to the thing. I have a question for you, and I'm sorry, movie theaters. I do this myself. Do you sneak in anything to the movie theaters, Cisco?
Ooh. I'm gonna be honest with you, Ricky. Every freaking time.
If you don't,
Every freaking time.
what the fuck are you doing not
I
taking
think
anything in?
I think it comes down to like for Latinos, right?
I think it's a Hispanic thing mainly too, though. I
We
do
like
too.
we brag about it. So it's like a challenge, Like what can you get in the theater? Like at this point, we don't even care. Like if it's like, oh, that's illegal. You can't be doing that. No. We want to tell the story. Like, hey, dude, one day I fucking passed fucking Popeye's chicken in the theater. You're like, oh no, you did it. You're like, yeah, bro. Or one time, dude, I passed a fucking plate of carne asada to the movies. They didn't
I,
even know, bro.
but bro, at this time I went, I took Chick-fil-A. I took Chick-fil-A
See,
and then with my fries, chicken tenders, my chicken sandwich, and I got the nachos. I always get nachos. Like I said, I always get nachos when I go to movies, and I get the drink from there because, of course, you're not gonna want to sneak in a drink. You got free refills. Like, what are you doing? You got free refills. But I got Chick-fil-A last week for Final Destination. I snuck in Carl's Jr. Like, I'm always taking something, bro. I'm always taking something. My next challenge, ramen, bro. I was thinking
Kyle,
about that. I was thinking about that because there's a ramen shop next to a movie theater that I go to. There's a ramen shop, and I was driving by, and I was like, "Oh shit, I kind of want ramen now." But I had already got into Chick-fil-A, and I was like, "Next time, next time."
if you do that, take a picture of your ramen inside the movie theater. That'll be hilarious. Imagine passing ramen in.
That's my
No,
challenge for next
no,
time, bro.
like I'll say I'm a pussy for that. Like I don't pass big stuff. I pass like Nerds candy, chocolate bars, which is more cheap. You buy in the gas station,
Yeah.
you buy in the theater. Like my kids, he takes Takis in. He buys a bag of
Hmm.
Takis, puts them
Yeah.
in his sweater. My daughter gets some Nerds candy. My other kids get some Starbursts, and I'll get like maybe a chocolate.
Yeah.
I never pass food though. You
No,
know what? I'm gonna
bro.
I'm gonna try it. You know what?
Look,
Next time I'm gonna pass some cheeseburgers. I'm gonna start with
tell
cheeseburgers.
your woman, take your purse. It doesn't have to be a big ass purse. Just take a small
Oh, she
regular
won't.
purse.
She
She won't
won't.
take a purse.
My
That's
my
the trick.
my
That's
wife
the
is like
trick.
my wife's like I'm leaving with a cop.
Oh, she a narc.
Yeah, no, she'll rat me out like in the second. Like, dude, one time with the landlord, like my father-in-law is the one that takes care of
Yeah,
the whole like apartment complex.
yeah,
So I guess she told her dad to come fix this some stuff in the bathroom, right?
yeah.
And he didn't come. Like she told like twice. he wouldn't come. Dude, my wife calls the landlord complaining about her own dad not coming to do the service. I was like, you're a fucking narc. He
Snitches get
ratted his
stitches.
dad out. He snitched his dad out. Like, damn. So every time I do something stupid, like, oh, you gotta say it. Oh, you have to say it. And like she's so everything, all the sneaky stuff we do is behind her back.
Yeah.
Because we get fucked. Like my kids too. Like, or people like they can't eat candy at night.
Yeah.
So we are like, candy. Then we pass them like under the table. So we try to hide everything because as soon as he sees it, we're screwed. That's
Oh,
not
that's
30 minutes of
fucked.
getting yelled at, getting fucking. She's like she won't bend the rules. Everything has to be like the instructor says it. If she gets invited to a party at 4 o'clock, she's gonna be there at 4 o'clock. And we did like 4:10, 4:30. Oh, we're late.
Oh,
So she's like a little sergeant.
damn.
So
Not a real
nah,
Hispanic.
and she's from El
Not a real
Rancho, dude. She's
Latino.
from El Rancho, bro. That's just wild. But
No, bro,
yeah,
I'm telling you, you gotta take a cheeseburger, man. It'll taste way better because you're like, I snuck a cheeseburger inside a fucking movie theater.
sheesh. I'm gonna
I
do that.
kid you
I'm gonna
not.
do that.
I do that. I
I'm
do
gonna
that
do
all
that.
the fucking time, bro. But then again, like I said, sneakers, whatever. I go to 7-Eleven or whatnot, buy my little bag of candies. Also, go sneak
You
it
go
in.
7-Eleven?
No, not my 7-Eleven. All right, bitch. All right, but it's good. It's some good food. Movie theaters fun and all. But yeah, man, I can't complain about it. Also, that's all. That's all I mainly did this weekend. I didn't do nothing else.
Yeah, I mean, neither. Like, that's my week too.
Yeah, I've been busy. I've been busy mainly work. I've been busy with that. I went to the mall. I went to the mall again in San Jose, that Westfield Mall, the big one. I went to Din Tai Fung. Oof, good Taiwanese food. They have the dumpling place. It's like real famous or whatnot. It's
Yeah.
always popping up on TikTok.
Mhm.
And that's about it that I did. It's all mainly like things I saw on TikTok or whatever that I did this week. Today though, I'm going to County Fair today.
Oh
It's gonna
shit!
be fun.
So do something so he can come and we can hear about it. But yeah, for me that's pretty much it too. Like I was working and then not today, and
Nah,
then like
thankfully. Oh, whoa! Don't
I've
die
been
on me,
sick.
buddy.
I've been
Don't die
sick
on
all
me.
week. Yeah, another thing. I've been dying. I got sick right after the first podcast.
Yeah, he did.
We did it on Sunday, and then by
Monday. By
on
Monday.
Monday I was dying. So there's a high chance that Ricky got me sick. All I'm gonna
I'm
say,
not sick. I'm not sick. I
Ricky
don't know
was
what you did
sick a
after.
couple days before that. But yeah, he almost killed me. He almost killed me.
Nah. I don't know what you
Yeah.
did after the podcast, man, but I didn't do nothing. But Memorial Day weekend also tomorrow. Oh, well, you don't work. You don't work anyway, so
I don't work Monday, so
it didn't matter to you. it
same
didn't
shit.
matter.
But
No,
yeah, I think
I actually I have some interesting, not interesting news, but things that come up because we always talk about random things that we see throughout the week. Have you been seeing that everyone's been saying that the Annabelle doll has gone missing?
what do you mean?
That the Annabelle, so for everyone who knows or who doesn't know, there's this doll, Annabelle, that they even made a movie about. But it's real. The doll's real. It's not nothing like how they made it in the movies. But she's gone on a tour. I guess they've been going to different museums with it, so paranormal and exorcist people could go and see it and whatnot. And there was a rumor saying that throughout the tour, on one of the stops, the doll's gone missing.
What the hell?
Yeah, like I'm not sure if you're into paranormal stuff or whatever. I believe in that crap. I believe in paranormal stuff. 100% believe in ghosts. 100% believe in that demon stuff. I'm
I
100.
believe in them, but not in dolls though.
No. Oh, bro, I can't wait till we're still gonna be doing this for Halloween. I cannot wait for our Halloween episode. I got a whole bunch of stories.
Whoa,
I
that
have
is
a
gonna be
whole
fun.
bunch. I lived through paranormal stuff, bro. Almost my whole youthful life was through paranormal activities. Like it's been through paranormal activities, bro. It's been
I don't
crazy.
know. I don't know. Is that like a good thing, you know?
No, bro. I've gone through dolls. I've gone through houses, like everything. It's been crazy. I have scary stories, which I'll probably drop them out here and there. But our Halloween episode, I'm for sure dropping a lot of them. I'm dropping a lot of them. But people have been saying that it's been escaping, that it's gone missing, bro. I got to do my research on it. Like I said, I was scrolling through TikTok and I saw that, and I'm like, what do you mean a demon possessed doll is missing, bro? Like, you're telling me that throughout the trip. Oh, and also that's what brought it up too. Also, she's been going throughout the country, right? She's been going throughout the country, and on every state that she's gone to, something's happened. Fuck, I'm trying to remember the state, but there was, I'm not sure if you heard about the prison breakout of the 10 inmates that broke out of prison. She was in a
Yeah.
state where that happened, and then so I don't know. I believe in this crap, bro. And like I
Imagine
said,
Annabelle, like little doll in prison. Come on, guys, run! I'll open this up for you guys. Get over here. I got you guys. Come on, come on, come on, Fatso. Let's
hey
go.
man, I believe in that paranormal crap. So when I saw that, and it was not one TikTok, it was not two, it's a few of them, bro. It's like a bunch of them saying that
Dude, okay.
she's gone missing.
You want to talk about something weird?
What?
This 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 happened like maybe a month or two ago. It's something so stupid, bro. So stupid. People here might know him, Cantinflas. Do you know
Yeah,
Cantinflas?
Cantinflas. Uh huh.
Yeah, they know Mexican comedic actor. They're saying that in his mansion, he had mermaids. Yes,
Throw that back.
Cantinflas owned mermaids.
Like drawings of mermaids, dolls.
No, real life mermaids.
You're
That was the news
that you
that,
saw.
that I saw. Cantinflas owns mermaids.
How they find that out though? Why how?
I have no idea, like, who went out and thinking, like, you know what, dude? I think Cantinflas owned fucking mermaids.
Yeah.
Oh, you think so? He looks weird like that, huh? Yeah, he looks weird, bro. He probably had mermaids because apparently in his mansion he has like sculptures of mermaids, and
Yeah.
this they were saying that he always talked about mermaids and he was obsessed with mermaids.
Well, people say mermaids are real. Like people say they're real. I don't know. That's another topic I could go in through, bro. Because I believe duendes are real, and
You know
I
what,
could.
duendes? I have my suspicion on them. They're weird. They're weird, but mermaids, Ricky,
I
mermaids.
don't know, man. Hey, mermaids. The Starbucks is a siren, which is a mermaid. Starbucks logo is a siren, which is a mermaid. Hey, the world might know something. Look, hold on. Let me drop this on you, bro. So this before this past year, we thought aliens were not real, and then what happened?
No, no. I always thought aliens were real. They have to be aliens. Like that's the thing. Are you talking about like a half human, half fish?
Hey, I don't know, man. But did they find any video recording of it, or did they take pictures, or like how did this come up?
It came out like in a newspaper, and then it made it to like of like real news and stuff. It was on the TV. I'm like, Cantinflas? Cantinflas own mermaids? Like, look at it. Just look up TikTok, Cantinflas mermaids, and you see like 1,000 videos of them
I'm gonna have
proving
to
how
look it up.
he had fucking mermaids. I'm like, how and why?
Okay, I could believe it as because he had money, he was rich. I could believe it as an exotic thing to have. You know, people have exotic
Sculptures,
animals,
right?
yeah, or sculptures or whatnot. But man, a mermaid, I do not. What made people even think of that though? Like, did they try to break in his house? Did they go in his house and they're like, "Oh, what the fuck? I'm in Neverland," or
His
what's it
house
called?
in Acapulco, bro. That was the thing. His house in Acapulco, they have supposedly have pictures of mermaids that were taken by him. You know, like in his house.
Oh, so they have pictures of him taking those pictures.
Yeah, they found pictures of mermaids in his house. And then the way his house was designed to have like an inside pool to go like except through the
Oh,
like it was a weird thing, yeah, but like mermaids.
oof, I don't
You
know,
could have
man.
had some like random ass beach parties. It could be like another Diddy, just a Mexican Diddy.
The Mexican Diddy.
You never know what he was doing. But apparently he had mermaids, and they found cages. They found cages in the pool, like in pools. They found cages.
Damn.
Like
So he let them out. So they would be coming in
he
and
let
out
them
of his.
out. Him, yeah, he was. I think he just.
Mm.
And then I guess,
Mexican Diddy style instead of baby oil. Ponte esa sábila.
yeah. Imagine some savila on the little scaly ass. But
Bro,
yeah,
that's
like
crazy.
that's
I've
random,
never
huh?
heard that. That's random. I think that's more random than my Annabelle thing. That is more random than my Annabelle thing.
And
Cause
once, and you think Cantinflas, bro, of all people that can have mermaids, El
yeah,
Chato.
yeah, that is insane. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna look it up and I'll bring it back next time when I see videos or whatever. Cause yeah,
Look,
Cantinflas, what having mermaids like out of everything, mermaids. Like
mermaids.
damn. Like I said, I believe in that kind of crap. Like also Bigfoot. I know Bigfoot exists. I believe in that
I
too.
think he did exist. It was like a species on its own, and then they got murdered.
They got extinct, so they
Yeah,
became like a dinosaur.
pretty much. But I'm with you in this one. Same thing with the Yeti.
Yeah. Well, the Yeti is just a. It's just a. It's like a polar bear version of it.
I'm a gorilla.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because you
it's a
know
gorilla,
how
right? The Yeti.
the Yeti. It's kind of like it's a Bigfoot. It's a Bigfoot in the
It,
snow.
it's a monkey, right? It's a big monkey.
I think it's like a big gorilla with longer legs and arms.
Yeah, right. Okay, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, they exist. We just probably killed them because we were scared of them.
Yeah.
Typical. But yeah,
Oh man,
Ricky,
like chupacabras? You believe in
a
chupacabras? That's a
chupacabra, dude. Funny story. When I was a kid, I used to be scared of chupacabras, terrified of chupacabras.
uh,
To the one point that I see him and I was started like yelling and running away. I was scared of the chupacabras. The alien creature one with the big old eyes
yeah.
and the yeah, that shit was scary, bro. Fuck that.
No, I'll
Never
leave.
happened.
I've never ran into it either. I'm scared of, like I said, ghosts, duendes, and witches, brujas. I believe in those for sure, 100%.
Yo, witches are a given. Like you see
Brujas.
the crazy ass bitches, dude. Like one of them has to be a witch.
Yeah, I believe in that thing so hardcore, man. Hardcore.
And this is gonna be for the audience. Me and Ricky, we are gonna go to a fortune teller. You
Oh
just heard
yeah.
the shit of it. We're going to a fortune teller. It's gonna be a vlog on a channel because besides the podcast, we're also gonna have extra content for you guys,
Hmm.
and that's gonna be one of them. The first one we're gonna do is me go to a boba shop. Yes, guys, we're gonna drink boba,
He's gonna drink boba.
and then we also gotta do the fortune teller thing because that thing is ridiculous. I don't believe in
We're
fortune
gonna have to
tellers,
see.
and see if they actually know shit, right? But that's it, Ricky.
See
We
what they
did an
could tell us
hour.
of us. Yeah, we
We did
done
an
this for an
hour.
hour, man. Episode 2, which we didn't get to bring it up earlier today either, but episode 2, man, episode 2, and we are gonna continue on going. We're gonna
We
keep
already
going,
number
like
one in the Bay, so
number one in the Bay Area, my guys. We're gonna keep growing. We're gonna keep bringing you content, like Isco said. We're gonna go to a fortune teller. We're gonna go get bobas. We're gonna go see movies together and sneak in burgers together. If
oh,
he
that'll
doesn't
be
do
a
it with
good
his
one.
family, if he doesn't do it with his family, I would do it with him. We're gonna
Ricky,
watch a movie.
something
You guys, what happened?
I never seen a horror movie in the theater. I have to see that one.
There,
I have to do it. I have to do it. I never done it. I
look,
have
there
to
you
do
go.
it.
You see, we're gonna. Oh, there's a movie called "Clown in the Box" or "Clown in the Corn."
Oh, that would be
It's coming
badass.
out. We might do it for that movie. We'll go. You guys, if you guys have any ideas of what we could try to take, nothing crazy either. No bucket of KFC bucket or anything
Give
like that.
give Ricky a challenge because he's been
Yeah,
doing it for a while. Give this
I've,
boy a challenge.
I've been doing. I take Winter Schnitzel's hot dogs. I take KFC. I take in, like I said, Chick-fil-A, Carl's Jr., Taco Bell. I've taken what you could think of. My challenge is taking ramen this time. But give us ideas of what we could take in. Give us an idea of a movie to go watch in movie theaters that we could do it with. But yeah, man,
Guys,
episode 2, we're happy. I think we're building community, and all we can do is keep asking you guys to share, like, follow on Co-op, on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. And if you guys are not following us, follow Isco Kiko 10 on all his platforms. Follow me, Ricky G. And until next time, bye. Besos en el chiquistriquis.
Peace out.